plasters there. I'll do. I think on the tablets. I've got a tablet, so just for me, feel sick ones. Yeah, them across school. Freedom, hello brother, welcome to the show. Sorry I've been off, guys. Obviously, you know my dad's been back. I'll speak about that in a minute. I'll just wait till you come on. Put this t-shirt on with the t-shirt. I thought I need something warm, so I opened the wardrobe. The first thing I could see was my sweatshirt. I've only had it on twice. Only wore it twice. So I've got loads. I've got multiple tops like this, you know, 5 or 6 different colours, and sweatshirts and tracksuits. It's fucking wardrobes are full. I've got one wardrobe that side, all full up to the brim of them. And then on the other side, it's all full. And I've got about 20 pair of trainees, all put in sections. So most of it's Adidas stuff, Nike, and that with the H on. She buys all the expensive stuff for me, but I never really like it much. I've got some crocodile shoes as well. I've got a snappy dresser with them on. Buddy Swales, hello mate, welcome to the show. I hope you've missed me. I've missed yous. Liam Cush, hello Liam. Rod, where have you gone, Rod? You just jumped there, Rod. Rod Bross, hi Bri. That's a bit sus, that name. Sounds like a Doyle one, that. Mr. Pete, hi Bri. Mr. Pete's real, I know him. Good lad. Just keep an eye out for the little troll's been at it again, obviously with his bullshit again. That I'm getting arrested for trolling before Christmas now, and for fuck's sake, it's about 500. I don't know how many times he said now. Must be 500 times he said I'm getting arrested in the morning, or the authorities are coming to lift you, or they're coming to get you going to court. Or the other week I was on remand because we all made him look a fool. All of us, Maria, everyone. Hey Marie Howard, love you to bits, love. Great last year's. Darren Dennis, Biscuit 78. He doesn't dare not put that on now. You're right, son. So we'll let him run with the ball. You know, when you catch it at the quarterback and you're running, we'll let him just keep running. He's still fucking running with the ball. So he thought, he's locked up. And I was going, putting things on. I haven't seen Brian for a bit. If it was Emma, and he's running with the ball type of thing, think he's going to get a touchdown. And about a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, I left it because I've never had my meds anyway. I didn't feel well. I thought I'm going to stay off for a full fortnight and let him think I've been locked up. So then he started with these little, he's been locked up, guys. It's official. I was never locked up. So you're an idiot. If I was locked up, why didn't the police tell you? Because that's what you keep telling everyone. They phoned you again yesterday or a couple of days ago. You got your wife coming on going, it's definite he's getting locked up by Christmas now. If you remember, it was when me and Maria, we all got arrested. It was 9 months ago, nearly now. 8.5, 9 months. He's getting lifted. He's getting lifted in the morning. He's getting arrested. He's going to jail. The judge just phoned me. No, the judge. How could the judge phone you at 2 o'clock in the morning? I'm not even being charged. So now the new one he's put up, I'm getting lifted by Christmas. So I'm going to dance around the tree Christmas Day with Eli, Wolf, Bobby, and Scrappy will be there with us, even though he's not there. He'll be still there with us, and be dancing on the tree with and Emma. So absolutely shite. There's no place coming to arrest me. There's no statements and all that crap. All he is your statement, but you've been told everyone it was just your wife. You and your wife made statements and lied about me, got me locked up, got Maria locked up, lied about everyone, got everyone locked up. No one's been charged. You just look like a fool now. So getting to my dad. So we've got he's been bad for a while. He's had cancer. I thought it was 30 years, 20 years, Jamie said. Just over 20 years he's had it. So he first got it and he got prostate cancer, which is men get a lot. That's the main thing, but men get prostate. So he went in and he got treatment for it. So he didn't go in Maria. I hope he'll know better than me, but he went in Maria where he had to get injections. You know, to sit in the chair and he'd read a book. I think he had to go 70 times, I think, over the course of somebody. I can't remember what it was the exact time. I remember there was a 7 mentioned in it with Jamie, and he had to take him I don't know if it was every week or something. So he didn't have to get the other one where you get it. So he got rid of it for about 5, maybe 6, 7 years. And anyway, it came back. So the next time, I think he got the one where they get the radiation thing. I think it was that one that time. They're going again. So it's come back again not long ago. It's getting worse now because with the cancer, it enlarges, it can grow bigger and bigger in the prostate. So what's happened when they put felt inside him, there's no pressure on the prostate to wee with now. So what they would have to do, they put a catheter on him And I don't know if he's going to have that for good or a bag or something on to weigh in for the rest of his life, because he's like 77, 78. But the idiot went the other day, stop pretending your dad's got cancer, Brian, for views. I went, what a fucking scumbag you are. What a scumbag. As if you're going to put lies on about your dad dying of cancer. But he was on his death door. So as we thought it was just the prostate, when he's gone to the hospital, when he went in, they said, look, we think you might pass today. Do you want a priest? That's how bad it was. He said, no, he didn't want a priest. He said, but you might die today or tomorrow, it might be next week. He said, but you're in a really bad way, but you need to see a priest. And I thought, you shouldn't have fucking said that to him. I wasn't there, but Doug Jamie, I said, you don't say that in front of the patient and tell them. You go and see the next of kin, which would be me or Jamie or someone, like, or our mum. So you tell them first and see what you think, because imagine saying to somebody, oh, you might only have a day to live. So as soon as you go out, try and get to sleep or go to bed, you think, I'll be dead tomorrow. But you must have been saying that, and he poor fuckers. So anyway, I went home and I said to him, I said, don't listen to them idiots. They talk a lot of shit. He's the one you've got to listen to up there. And he went, well, I'm just going to get a book. I said, what, you're about giving up? I said, when have you ever given up in your life? You started getting bad tempered. You know, like you'll ever fight with someone. I was like, when did you ever give up in your life? He said, no, like, when he looked at me like that, he felt a little bit like ashamed, a little bit, I think, as if to say giving up. And what about us? Jamie said, yeah, what about us? So anyway, we all were on him. He went, I'll keep going and all that. I said, that's what Cockerills do. They're the best fighting cocks in the world. The Cockerills, they fight to the death. I said, so don't you ever give up? I said, life is the most precious thing in this world. Don't give up. So anyway, the next day, his bloods have gone better, but he's been on the thing now 5-6 days. He's been on the injection where he got his antibiotics. Now they give you the top ones, then the work straight away. Where the ones where you get just out of the chemist, they take about 4 or 5 days before they kick in. So they give you the cheaper version if you're not as bad. But he was really bad, but they did think he was going to pass. So the other doctor came, he was Chinese, I haven't seen him yet, but he came and he was only little. He said to Jamie, no, forget about what he said. He said, blah, blah, blah. He said, forget it, just it's always thinking that way, but he shouldn't have done it like you said, the way he done it. So they've gone, but he's been on a breathing apparatus. He's on a drip. He couldn't eat nothing, because what happened, they put the cameras down his throat, and when they put the camera in, Maria again will know this, put the camera in, it scratched his throat, and it's given a throat infection down his esophagus, 2 places, one near his there and one near his stomach. So he's got an infection in there in his stomach with the camera, whatever. I thought, how did you get McIntyre down there? There's all McIntyre film at his lap his head off. How did you get that camera down here? They were all laughing then and made a bit of fun out of it. So anyway, they said that because of that, he hasn't been eating for 2 weeks. He hasn't eaten anything hardly. He's hardly been drinking for a week. So you know yourself, if you stop drinking and eating, so he had delirium. I said, that's because he's got no water in his brain. He's got no water in his body, so his belly was all wrinkly. I said, that's because you've got no water. I said, it'd be like getting a sponge and putting it in, or a prune, and putting it in the garden in the sun, and just all shrivel up. But as soon as you pour water in it, so yesterday he said, oh, look at my stomach, it's all gone flat again. So his stomach's, all the wrinkles have come out because the water's obviously pushing it back out now. So he started to pick up. They said they were going to put a tube down his throat for him to eat, because he's not getting enough nutrients just off the drip and whatever they're giving him. He said, and the food we're giving him, we don't give him, because if you give him it and he drinks, he drinks a drink on his own and he coughs, or he cough up because he's struggling to cough because he's not got enough water in his body. And if he coughs, he could choke on that and drown on it. You know yourself, you need a bit of water. You hear of people like heroin addicts, or people who are alcoholics, or just people get drunk, fall on the floor, bang their head or whatever, or pass out, and then the vomit, and the vomit goes back in the throat and they can't get it out because they're on the back, and they choke to the same type of principle. So they weren't going to give him any food, but when they went back today, they couldn't believe it. All his bloods are up. His blood pressure's back to normal, because it was down. It wasn't up, it was down, his blood pressure. So he's 60 something, 62, I think it was, over 80, I think. So it was right down. It was 60 on the bottom and 80, I think, on the top. So that was really low. So since he's been eating, he's eating a bit of ice cream out the little tub as well. So get that in your sugars, get them in your, even though they're bad for you when you've been eating, get them in your, all the sugars and all the shit you can. Just eat loads of rubbish if you had to. So what they've done, they were going to feed him with it through the pipe, where the food goes through the stomach, but the pipe would be in his throat, coming out in his mouth. So I think it'd be very uncomfortable. Freedom, thank you very much. You're a legend. So today they've gone round and they've given him food. They've given him some type of, say porridge or something like that. He's had a Weetabix or something. He's had this morning. I think it was Weetabix, Jamie said. And then they're going to give him mashed potato and mince every day to build him up with that. So that's good news. So he's eating solid, not solid solids, but like mushy type of food. But they can't give him runny food because of, in case he chokes on it. So, and they've actually took off the mask, what was making him breathe. But what he's got now is, it's not the cancer they're worried about. They said even though he's got cancer, we're not bothered about that. The prostate one. That the other cancer they've found is in his chest here, somewhere here it is. And the other bit they can only find so much on the scan because they couldn't keep it on there because of how poorly he was. So they've had a scan on him and scanned him and everything. So they found the cancer on both sides. So they don't know how aggressive it is or what type it is or anything yet. The biopsy's coming back, I think, the next day or so. So because they already told me he had cancer before. It's gone to your lungs this time or your stomach. So I think it's gone to the top of the two sides of his chest. But they said we're not bothered about that one because he's got pneumonia. So his pneumonia now is not as bad as it was because everything's his functions are starting to come back to normal. Thank you, Freedom. God bless you. And his functions. Don't forget to push the like buttons, guys, just to help this channel. And he's eating proper food, even though it's only a tiny bit, but he's building up every day. So from, I think it was 6 days ago he went in, compared to then, the difference in just under a week is unbelievable. But the cancer, the pneumonia, it's got the antibiotics, so they're working with it. They're working on him because obviously he's building back up and he's eating. So if he gets that water in, which he is now, he's drinking water and he's still got the IV on. So he's looking a lot better, Jamie said, because all the colour had gone out of his face. I mean, he looked terrible. Looked like a corpse. I was sat there, I was having to hold the tears back, just keep yourself holding your hands like that and biting you, nipping your hands type of thing, so you don't get upset type of thing. So yeah, he was saying, "Oh, well, do my best son," and all that was, so it was good. So today, Jamie's been. I'm going tomorrow again to see him tomorrow afternoon. But yeah, he's fighting with now. So and then his mates came last night. Old school went, you lazy old bastard, get up off that bed. You've had far too much sleep. There's 2 trucks down there, coal trucks to be loaded because they were ex-coal lads. So we need Joe on the beach with us. He started laughing. So he was laughing and joking with the lads who'll come around and have a bit of fun with him. He said, so it was good for Liverpool lads come to see him. So he's got plenty of visits. So Bobby's going, my sister's going, my nieces and all that. His sister went. His sister's 82. She looks amazing. She looks about 50-odd-year-old. All her life she's trained, doing little exercise and bikes and all that, walking. I mean, she looks marvellous, she does. Joyce, they call her. Yeah, it is, mate. It is, mate. I just thought we don't get after all this. They get the pneumonia and everything else, and then we've got to fight the cancer. And I just hope that doesn't progress again. It's fucking nightmare, isn't it? So we've just lost Dale Brendan Hyde the other few days ago. And then we've got now my dad. It's just like been kicking the bollocks twice and a few things. Hiya, Neil French from Darlington. Hope you're okay, Neil. Thank you. Yes, thank you very much for the link, mate, there. Yeah, so loads of things going on. I can't tell you what's going to happen, but the book's looking really well. They've got the back cover as well now. The back of the cover, because you've got 2 sides, haven't you? One side, the other. So we've got the back cover, all the print and everything's going to be done. They're only like little bits of stuff at the moment. It's going to be all glossed properly, the book cover. It's going to be done all properly. That's just Lee that messing about with the computers, how he knows how to do it. He's done like plenty of books on top writers. He writes for, like I say, he's written for Penguin, which is the biggest book company in the world. They're worth millions and millions and hundreds of millions of pounds. So we've not got some tin pot fucking idiot who just can't even spell properly. I mean, I can't spell it, but I don't profess to be a writer. But he's never been a writer. He never wrote any fucking book. His wife, he takes the phones and his wife types them out. But even when he did that Resurrection book and give me it back, it had 37 spellings in 40 pages. 37 spellings in 40 pages. They went, that's an atrocious, because we were going to try and salvage it. I said, nah, I don't even want nothing to do with him. I don't even want to associate with that fucker's name. I don't even mention his name no more. So I want nothing to associate with him. But he's got fuck all. He hasn't got a house. He hasn't lived in a fucking house, but handed out by the police. It's on the door. Fucking on the door. That's what he's signing on the door. Calling people on the door, but he's on the door himself. But yeah, so we're flying now. Absolutely flying. So the book's getting done. This is Birmingham. I'm going to phone him, not tomorrow. I think I'll probably phone him on Monday. The lad from down Birmingham way, who does the movies. We've done this is Birmingham 1. That's coming out in November. I don't know the exact date, so I'll get that off him in the next few days for you. We're going to be doing this as Birmingham too. Maniac took me last time, so we're going back again. I think we're going to be in the city doing it in the city centre filming, and we're going to be all over Birmingham doing it. So I'm in a massive part of that one. And he said you're in at least an hour or more on this one, a huge part. So that's really good. And he's going to give us the trailers and that for it to come on here first before it goes anywhere. So we're going to get the trailers of the movies before they come out anywhere. So it's good of him. He's a good lad. And I've helped him with the how you attack someone, how you would stop someone, how many people you would take to do attacks on this job, how many take on that job, what you do to avoid the police, how do you know it's a police thing, how can you tell it's all even that way. Like when they come in, the cops the way they drive, you can tell it's a cop or driving the car because they all do the same. They all go in the same course. I've seen the course they've been on, and I've actually watched the police course where they drive. So I've studied how they drive, and now I know exactly how they use the handbrake, where they skid around the skid corner, all those corners and all that stuff. And every cop is taught the same. There's the advanced, there's the training one, then there's the advanced one, then there's a super advanced one they're on. So when you watch it, you can see nearly every top cop driver, they're nearly all 6 foot odd. They're all 6 foot, 6'2". You never see a tiny, like 5 foot, like somebody 5'6", 5'5", squaddy driver. They're all tall. I think it's just because they've got more meat on them, a bit more meat. It gets them, they can move the car about quicker, with the hands. But obviously, you're small as well. You're not going to make arrests because the ones in the vehicles have got the guns. The armed response cars, they're the armed response ones, so they're the ones with the firearm. Years ago, they used to have a box in the back, and you'd have to have a permission off the inspector or something, and you have to have permission off someone else. And both cops, one would talk to one cop, one would talk to the other, put the keys in, turn it, and then take the firearms out. But now they can just have them on the sides and just use them willy-nilly if they want. Don't need it. You have to be an inspector or higher to get permission for them to bring the firearm out to give the go-ahead to shoot terrorists and stuff. And now, rightly so, though, they should be given their own recognizance to do it themselves. So if somebody fucking stood with a bomb, you can't afford him, so can I fire this bomb when he's fucking thousands of people be blown up? And he stood there with a button detonator in his hands. Of course, you need them to be able to draw the firearms on them. But there's a big thing on us there for the first time in 100 years. The police are going to go on strike because of the one down London or something. But I don't know if it was a terrorist or not. I'm not sure. Don't know the full script, but they're going to strike. But it won't be good, but if the police strike, people just do what they want to be. I mean, not many of us like the police, but you've got to give them due as due. If there's a house on fire and the police kick the door and run there and save your kids' lives and pull your grandma out and your kids and things like that, and then you've got bent coppers, which none of us fucking like, even normal police, not top police officers who are decent cops, can't stand bent cops. So I don't mind if the cop goes, I've got you, and they get me, bank the rights, I just fair dues. But when they're trying to put guns in your house and trying to get you set up by giving somebody gear to tax them and take her off, and then they're waiting on the corner to nick you, they're fucking horrible ones, them. They're just vile, horrible ones. And they're the ones that fucking little scumbags in bed with, them type corrupt ex-police officers. Corrupt as the fucking days long, the both of them, the two ex-cops he's working with. Corrupt as fuck, and anyone will tell you in Middlesbrough, South Bankway especially, they'll tell you how corrupt they were. You just have to look in the paper, Middlesbrough Evening Gazette, Cleveland Police, corruption, you'll find story after story after story of bent cops selling drugs, getting caught with drugs, selling, getting confessions for crimes. They're just corrupt with a nail thing. So I really hope I go to jail. I hope I get caught, and I hope they say, all right, we're going to nick you for this shit about him. The only thing they've got me is that one where I said, if you come to my house, but he never comes, so nothing could happen. So that's all they've got me hanging over on a little daft fucking one little saying like that. I didn't say. I mean, there's a video of him going, I'm going to come round your house in the morning with Paul Bennett. I'm going to fucking kill you in front of your kids, in front of your wife. There's videos of him up there screaming and shouting at people in the street. Not one or two, there's about 30 videos. And every time he gets off, because he works for the police, little snitch. I mean, what judge is going to phone you up at 2 o'clock in the morning? I think it was Freedom, right? As if the judge said a couple of weeks ago, said, as if the judge is going to phone you up at that time of the morning and talk to you. What a load of shit. Especially when Brian hasn't even been arrested. I've only been arrested. I haven't been charged. He has to go in front of what happens is you get charged, you get arrested, look at it, and they think, right, we're going to bail you until we've gathered all the evidence. They've been gathering the evidence for over 8 months now. They've got nothing. All they had on me was one computer conversation with Carl Walker. You've all seen that. There was nothing on their threats, nothing whatsoever. I always put out as if you go back to all what Carl said, if you go back to Ireland, you'll be killed in Ireland, you'll be shot dead. He said, they won't fuck about, they'll kill you, put 4 in your head. She said, what do you mean by that? I said, freedom, thank you very much. Please hit the like button, you're a legend, brother. So I said, well, look at the other month, about 6 months ago, they killed the policeman, shot the policeman the fuck. So you think they're going to body about a junkie fucking smackhead who was coming in with drugs and poisoning their city with drugs? And that's why they were fuming, because they knew he was coming in with some attacks. So that's why they said, don't ever come back. So that's why the police said to him, look, you need to keep out of Ireland, keep away from here, keep off the internet. But he can't keep off it. So that's his bail conditions broke straight away. He was told by them not to go on the internet, and he keeps going on and on and on and saying, I'm getting arrested in the morning. So that there, with the prosecution, look at that other thing. You've ruined the fucking case. You've gone in and brought protocol. You're telling everything what's going to happen, and it isn't going to happen. But your malicious communication, what you've sent hundreds of them to me with, where you go, he's getting lifted in the morning, the police are coming. He's got pornographic images. He's getting lifted for the 2 kids he raped in London in 1991. The 91, I was in jail, Jimmy, needed all the full year. So how could it have been me? You just make him up. He said I was getting lifted. Then the next day he said, oh, he's been charged. He's got to court in the morning. He said that the day before. Just keeps making shite up. Monty 816, mate. Yeah, Peter Vox. Everyone is all good. Yeah, everything's great, mate. Neil French, UK, Brian from Downton. Andy W. Official topic talk. Hello, Steve. Big up. Andy W. Colin Maguire. Hey, little Colin, you okay, son? Andy W. All right, Colin, yeah. Monty 78. What's 60 biscuit? Is that 78? Monty 16V. 16 valve. 16 valve. I presume that is. Yeah, so I'm getting lifted in the morning again. How many times have we had this? Fucking shite. So I was led the week, if you remember, these are all laughing freedom at the know. All these and that little call and all that. They were in all in the joke. About 20 people knew. I said, that couldn't keep running with the ball. Like in rugby, he's running, he's got it, he's running. He's at the halfway line, and when he's got the line, there's nothing there. There's no fucking police arrested him. There's no home house. There's no, he's in Durham. He said, it's official, he's in Durham, he's been arrested for malicious communication to me and my wife. I phoned the police, and they've told us he's going to jail for the longest time, and the judges agreed. Fucking balmy he is. So anyway, moving on from that idiot, Hangman Audits, Brian's a legend. Hangman Audits again, good to see you. Good to see you, brother. Well, and love hearts to you, my brother. Yeah, so anyone want any questions tonight? Coffee help the channel. Darren Dennis, heartbreaking, Brian. Yeah, you've got to just move on. I think, well, it's a bonus in a way, because he's still here. They said he only had 1 day to live. And then it was 2, then it was a week. So now the week's tomorrow. He's been in a week, so the progress he's made in 6 days is unbelievable. The difference in his, I haven't seen him, but Jamie's telling me, I can tell because he looked terrible. But he's asking for food. He said, can I have this? He said, can I have it? He said, oh, you can have it for a month, but you can't have ice cream because it's too soft. You could choke on that. So you can only have stuff that's broken down a bit. You know, you probably wouldn't have custody. I don't think that'd be too runny. So I'll have a Bramont, he said. So it was all right with them. But yeah, they were nice to him, the staff, like the nurses, the ones that feed you come around were nice to him. Yeah, so yeah, you just got to get on, haven't you? I mean, you've got to have the rough for the smooth. I mean, like we said, we lost Dale the other week. He was a great lad, absolutely fantastic human being. Another one tortured by the fucking bully, and poor Matty 10, we lost him. Another one tortured by the bully. So yeah, but you can see the demise in him. He looks fucking terrible. I have not watched a thing. I've never once on my brother's grave and on my dad's life. Now he's in there. I hope he dies today. I'm like, my dad, I hope he gets a cancer, fucking dies. I've never ever known anyone as bad as him for bullying people. Him and his wife, they're the most horrific, horrible bullies I've ever known in my life. And how they're still on YouTube, well, we all know because he's worked with the police. Pure grass. Everyone who puts statements against him just gets kicked out because the cops are working with them. But the thing is, it's not going to like that last like that forever, because you've run out of snitching now. You can't snitch to anyone else because there's nothing left to give, because everyone knows what you are. So you mention your name, they'll go, keep away from me, he's a grass police informer. Like somebody with a leg, you have to go, get away from me, he's got nits. Nitty nurses, had him in. You know, like things like that. You'll see the kid, and the next day they're off, then you know they've got nits. And they'll all pick on the kid the next day, you've got nits, get away from me, you nitty gay, all that stuff. They do, that's what kids do. They're nasty, but I don't see the same. They'll think, everyone's saying you're a grass, you they're all calling you a snitch. He keeps coming and admitting that I've made a statement. First he said he never, now he's saying he is. I've made multiple statements against him, and he's going to jail for the longest time ever. What fucking hell, you're deranged, you. But yeah, he's got now, there's no boxes, no nothing. It's all fucking shit, cuckoo shit. Same as the Paul Sykes movie. It's been going on for 10 years next month. Yeah, I hope everyone's okay. Everyone's fine. Little colleague, hope you're okay. Talking of your family. Thank you very much, Colin. We always think about you as well, son. And DW, I hope you're okay. Neil French, good lad. Rest in peace, Dale. Yeah, well said, Rich T. Biscuit, 78. He was a great lad. He was a proper warrior. He wasn't scared of no fucker. He even tell me off. I might get knocked out in a minute. I'm going to tell him. He used to go mad with me about that daft cunt because he had the same shit off him, calling him all sorts. The same thing we've had. He goes from, he had it, Kev Kilty had it, and Marty had it, and was that fucking many, Carol Edwards had it, fucking Maria's had it. Just all yous have had it. You all know he's fucking mental. Totally mental. I'm getting my friends, the authorities, to get you. Like a child on a playground. But the thing that's killing him is because we've done the movies, he keeps going about them. And I told you about this movie last year I was doing it. I never mentioned it again. So I've had all the photos and stuff. I'm going to put them on the, I'm going to still add to it, if I put them on the Facebook for you to watch. You can see me getting filmed, and you can see me talking, sitting down, getting up and stuff. And you can see the cameras and all that. They're proving that the movie is not in Cockerill's deluded head. It's not in there. You wish it was in my deluded head, but it's not in my deluded head, because I haven't got a deluded head. I don't say something I haven't done. I don't say things I have done that I haven't done, because you'd find out, because people say, well, I was there that night, especially when you live in Middlesbrough. In Stockton, I posted, they'd say, well, that never happened. When you go to Hartlepool and ask anyone about me and Hartlepool, they'll tell you. Go to Middlesbrough, go to Stockton, they all tell you. Go to Redcar, anywhere I go, me and Emma go, we won't move out the car, arms, do you want to drink? I was stopping an hour, great if you're here, and tell some of the old stories. And I was there that night when you had a fight with him, Brian. Remember when you hit me that night when I was a cheeky little cunt trying to have a fight with somebody else would jump out in the crowd, and so it'd be like 50, 60 people in the pub. We're all sitting talking just on the tables and that. And they've got me sitting on the thing under the mic talking. Just entertain the people in the pub, just the old school what I used to know from years ago. So they all turn up, and I go to the pubs in Redcar and that, in Middlesbrough and Stockton, Newcastle, anywhere I go, they turn up people and sit and talk to me. But you don't let no one, because you hate it. Old grasses always fucking knowing. School was the same. He's smoking fags in, miss. They've got big cigarettes. Grassing people up at school, and there was loads of people, multitude of people. I'd say about 30 people contacted us over the last 4 years, mate. He was a fucking horrible cunt in school, grassing everyone up, the teachers. Just always been a snitch. Always known, them dead snake little fat little cunts in the corner. Miss, he's got fags. Loves it and getting brownie points off the teachers. One of them. Now he's down with the police. But we've exposed you. Bobby Road to be yes, to be KFC champion, now the best amateur in Dundee. Bobby K Road to BC. Yeah, we're going to be doing that there soon. Someone's already contacted the authorities and made statements. We know who it is, don't we? We all know, don't we, guys? We all know who it is. Someone's phoned the police and said, they're going to be up doing a such and such thing in the box and this, that, and the other, and it's going to be there and fucking whatever. So they've already been told. That they've been squealed on, Mr. Piggy. We all know. Then the thing is, these people are fucking serious top people who are doing these bare little fights. They all run their own towns. There'll be somebody from Bradford in there, and Birmingham, and Manchester, and London, and he's coming along to snitch again, make statements again, to grass people up. These people are like me when I was young, that type of caliber, but won't put up with the same thing. I wouldn't have put up with 30 years ago. He'd have been fucking gone. So he's now just even cause more shit for himself by phoning up and making statements off the phone to his police friends. That the lads did a video about it saying, we know who's made the statement. We know exactly who's made it. So they all know Tim. So now we just cause trouble with some of these people. I think there's about 20 different towns involved. And these are the best fighters in every these big towns, like say Newcastle, for instance, Birmingham, Bradford, Leeds, whatever different parts they're from. And they're all, what happens is they have a fight and then they just shake hands. Like I used to shake hands with someone even if I beat them. You knock them out and you go, "You all right, mate? I will get you up, get you in a chair and I'll have a look at them, make sure they're all right. If they're all bad, get them to the hospital and take them in the car, get in the back, take them to the hospital. You know, just make sure they're all right. It's just a fight you've had. But imagine, I just can't wait to phone Tin Dale's memory as well. You know, the boxing do. And he's fucking at it again on the phone. Them again, the busies. He's obsessed with them. He's got speed dial on his phone in his house. He's got panic buttons on the phone. He's got cameras all over. He's got a fucking panic thing on him, but he can push or go straight to the police station where he lives. He's fucking mental. Put it this way, I would like to think all them people, everywhere you walk out the door, and every time you look at somebody with a bin or something, or somebody's the car door, or the bang, the exhaust goes, they go fucking jump out of his skin everywhere. That's why he's drinking like fuck, because he's a mess, because that many people he's upset from not just this area, from all over the fucking place, all over the Great Britain, Ireland, and everywhere. People from Ireland come to fight from these fights and stuff, top fighters. But these top fighters have got their own doorman, they've got their own staff, they've got their own they've got their own fucking, like, you know, lads that work with them who can fight, who can do things for them. A lot of them are fucking big top players in different towns. So why cause chaos for your family when all they're doing is a boxing match just to grass them up because it's to do with Dale and me? That's all it is. Because if I wasn't in it and Dale wasn't in it, he wouldn't have grassed them up. It's just to fucking hurt us. But I'll go ahead anyway, no matter what. Snitch. Some good people are going to be there as well. Some really good people, really top people all over the country, which is great. And we're going to be getting the rights to the videos and stuff, so that's good. But everyone knows what anyway, so like I say, he's already been on fucking that big blab of mouth off. How's the graft and my hand's fucked, mate. Oh, graft hang. I thought you said hand. I thought you meant my hand. My hand's fucking still not right, but it's getting better, I thought, compared to what it was. BFC champ Conroy's a tough man, to be fair. But that's definitely not you. But that's definitely fucking crank. That's you. That's the Tin Man. That's the little crackhead. That's definitely the crackhead. That's the little crackhead because he keeps putting them. And he went, Conroy gets 800 views and you only get 200 or 300. I've got 97 on the night, whatever. So what? There's 97 good people on here. We might get 800, but it's all screaming and shouting and chaos. There's nobody learning nothing. It's all about, I'm going to tell her what happened. Well, he's his best mate, isn't he? Darren G, Decker Higgy, Conroy, and fucking Tin Doyle. All police informers, all known supergrassers. Everywhere they go, they're all known supergrassers, police informers. So what happens? Birds of a feather stick together. You won't see them fucking sitting with me. You won't see them sit with top people like down London and Manchester. You won't see them sitting with top lads. They always have to sit with the rat. And they're all hiding. He's hiding in the house, the police house. He's hiding in the fucking shed. They're all hiding all over. The other one's hiding. You can't go to Liverpool. The other one, he has to go in Birmingham, hiding in a little bed sit. Look at the same MO, every one of them. Every one of them are the same MO. Talking about fucking kids all the time. Talking about having sex with children all the time. Fucking Romans. Bigging up fucking paedophiles. Fucking not right. Well, that's what they love, because they love to hurt people. They love knowing that hurt normal people can't stand PDWDs, Wikipedias, we'll call them. I'll get fucking took my channel off. Or he's been grasping me all the time, my channel. He's been grasping me because he's been saying daft things about my dad again, the fucking little wrong he is. Been horrible cunt. So I've texted Mark, you fucking scumbag, come and have a fight with me now. Oh, he's starting to have a fight with me, he's starting to beat me up. So he's been sending that to him. They've been sending me a thing saying community guidelines. I've been getting that shit. So I've completely stopped texting him altogether now. Because he's trying to get my channel to down, so I'm not even going to respond to the daft cunt now. So that's just what he's doing. Him and his Bluetooth, big Bluetooths on, going, you've been to the authorities, he's getting lifted before Christmas now. Why would the police say we're going to get him at Christmas when it's 2 months away? Fuck, you wouldn't tell someone you're going to arrest someone. Oh, he's getting arrested like next week. They'd tell him if it was like, say, there was an investigation going on, they'd say, right, we're going for Cockerill in the morning and let you know we're going to arrest him. And then they say, right, he's arrested, to let you know he's been arrested. That'd be it. They wouldn't fucking tell you that 2 or 3 months before. You all know because you're fucking not stupid people. But he's trying to hoodwink people with the bullshit. See, that's it. He's everywhere we come on, the little fat, greasy ginger cunt. Smelly fat cunt. Ginger fat ball of shit. a coward who went to fight me in a wheelchair. Well, fight me now when I'm normal. Come on, big hard man. Still at Boxing Day. Come on, put him up. Fucking the Wizard of Oz. It was cool. Ryan Hogan, he wished to actor. Do you think would play uniform? I can't tell you about the actor, mate, because it hasn't been picked yet. So there's been a couple of people mentioned. I know it's going to be, but I can't tell you yet. Yeah, I've already got that lad to do the film. He's a really good friend of mine. He's 6'4" and about 18 stone. So I'm going to have to put a couple of stone on him. And yeah, definitely got that lad. Yes, love?
Lewis calls on now from Liverpool. Are you friends with his uncle Stevie?
Oh, yeah, Stephen, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was padded up with him next door to him.
Brian was good friends of my uncle Stevie. We're a big family from Liverpool. Brian's welcome in the city.
Oh, thank you. I'd love to come and see you. And is he still not? Is Mark Stiles still about?
Lewis, he said, "Oh no, go on."
I was only Is Mark Stiles still about, Lewis? Mm-hmm. He was padded up. He was best friends with your dad. They used to have the nightclub called Cream, I think it was called, in Liverpool. They offered me to stay there with them. Yeah, he had an altercation. He was in Liverpool, and when we got moved to a place called Wheelston in Leeds Way, and he was in there, and he could have a fight. Steve was no mug, really good boxer, but he wasn't massive like my size. He was probably about 13 stone. So there's 5 lads going to have a go with him. So me and Mark Steele, great good friend of mine, Newcastle lad. It's a big fella when he gives hand. There's 5 of them. I said, what fucking 5? So anyway, goes in the pad. It's big massive pads they wear. You got like 4 in each pad with the beds in. And there was this one, I think he was a scouser, and he said he was wanting to fight him, but there was 5 of them all together. So Steve, I said, do you want to fight him, Steve? So Steve said, I'll fight him. You referee. I said, right, 1-1. I'll referee the fight now. He went, no, it doesn't matter. I said, tell you what it is then. Steve, you shut that door. He said, no, I'm not leaving you. I said, no, shut that door. And one of us will walk out, and I'll knock fuck out the 5 views now. How do you want to go for it now? Come on. And they went, no, we don't know he's related to you. I said, he's related to me. He's because of anyone goes near him, you're going to have to go for me. And after that, he come up, he give me a cuddle on the cheek, man. Cheers, big fella. I said, well, you do it for me. You did it for me in Liverpool. So you stick together when you're good friends like that.
Yeah, they're a great family, well-respected family.
Yeah, they are.
I knew the relations, Jed and stuff from Wave 3 when I was there.
Yeah, lovely people, lovely people. Would spit back if I phone them right now. Any of them type of family members, they'll help you because they're good. I got on with all the Scousers. I was in there for a few months. The lads, I got on with them all. They were all nice people. Even the Screws were all right with us in there. Just one Screws horribly at this Mars bar on their cut. He'd been slashed. He was Scottish, proper Scottish fucking Mars bar cut. And he went, you can't go in here with tracky, but they can back me up. The Cole family. I was the only person ever to wear my own clothes all the way through prison, my tracky bottoms, because my legs were too big for the jeans. They couldn't get them on my legs. So I would wear them any of this. He was a doctor, and then there was he was a nurse, this bloke. You can't even wear them fucking through. Get them off you. Trying to be clever and humiliate me. Anyway, the SO come through called Dickie. They'll probably know him, call him Dickie, little Dickie. He was a senior officer, and he said, listen, on the wing, you might control this wing, but he's down there on the reception with me now. Get the fuck in there and keep your nose away from my lads, he said. He was a nice bloke, him, Dickie. Yeah, I got on with everyone in Liverpool. Massive jail compared to ours. Ours is only holds about, I don't know, 800-900 people. At Liverpool was fucking massive compared to ours. Three stories high. Well, the jail bigger. I think it's the biggest jail in Europe. I think it's still the biggest jail in Europe now.
Did you mention jail?
Yeah, Charles Hammer. We.
Timmy B's coming for breakfast on Friday.
Oh, good. Don't be trying to pinch my bacon. Timmy B. Yeah, I've respected everywhere, all the country. I said, no matter where, Liverpool, Manchester, all the Manchester lads. I did the books.
It's lovely that Lewis is on.
Yeah, it is. It's nice to have Peter on it can prove that I'm not making lies. He's saying I was lying, that idiot. He's making it up. He doesn't know the top fighters down there. And there was another lot of lads down there called Alan Levine, Ian Levine. They were out of jail, but when I was on the phone to Steve was on the phone to them. He went, to Brian Croix. So I put Brian on. He said, he's great like Brian. I started thinking, and Alan will go, look, you're now part of the woods now, big fella. You need anything, just give us a shout. We don't. If you need anything, I mean anything, just let us know.
Tell Steve. World. Alan gave me the book, The Secret. because he went through a bit of a bad time, didn't he? He split up with their and stuff, but yeah, he gave me the book, The Secret. He's supposed to pass it on to people.
TV's on here now. Yeah, it was a good time. I was in there, came in, and there was a lad in there called Duckdale, and there was 6 of us on the Surbury. There was a lad who was called Jimmy Kelly. He's a footballer from Liverpool, and he kicked the doorman, and it wasn't him who actually done it. It was his brother. So he took the blame for his brother because his brother was looking at his brother had already been done for assault. So he said he'll get 6 years, you'll get probably 6 months. So Jimmy Kelly, he played for Wolves when I can't remember the name. The top bloke was there at Wolves. He was a midfielder, only little lad, gingery brown hair. And I used to do circuits with him, and his mate was a model, like a male model, and his wife was a model. And she had a top off doing like a topless thing in the bar. And some lad grabbed the chest, so he punched the lad in the face and broke his jaw. Not Jimmy Kelly, this is this other lad. So I got him with Jimmy Kelly and this other lad. And we started doing the circuit training on that. Not boxing, no football. It was fucking rock hard. Hardest thing I ever done. And they had me doing like an hour circuit. And the screws used to let us get our own food in the receptions and all that. So get our own food in the air. So I'm in the kitchen. Steve calls with me. I said, fuck them nonsense. There was about 150 nonsense in. So they all get orange each of me. And Steve went, fuck them, get them oranges in here, Steve. So Steve's got the oranges in. He's crushing them. My fucking hands are killing me. I had to crush 150 oranges up. And we put them in these big containers, not the big massive ones that you put the lid on. So we put about that much water in because it was like really thick. And we had a fucking orange for a fortnight. Me and Steve, fucking class. Fresh orange all day long. And we were on there. So anyway, the screws would buy bits and bobs and that's on them. Cooking chops for me. Chop for Steve. A burger for fucking Mark Starr. I'm having a bit of liver, kidney. So I'm doing this and frying onions and fucking garlic and all that. And they came in, the two screws come in. He said, come here, the other screws, about 6 of them went. It's not fucking good fellas in here, you know. I said, fucking is when I'm about. Do you want to chop it out? Fucking cooking on the kitchen. And they were laughing the fucking heads off the screws. He said, it's got like fucking good fellas in here, but he's got how good it is when he's in. No fuckers causing trouble or nothing since he's been in. So there's this big lad called Duckdale. He got 22 years. He did an armed robbery and he glassed someone, so he got 22 years for it. He was in Liverpool. And he kept coming in. What he was doing, he was getting lads to come in, they'd pull the pants down, they'd shit it out, and there'd be like shit on the floor. And we'd have to go and clean that. You had to put all masks on and gloves and everything because you can't clean excrement of human beings. It's the worst thing going, because it can kill you. So we had to do all that. So I'm fucking sick of this. And we found out, we got a tip off. I said, listen, yo. So he was in the shower coming through. He'd just coming through from he'd been in the reception. And he obviously give the gate to them, bring through. He beat the court. So he's coming in. So he was about 6'4", 6'5", about 17, 18 stone, like a big old-fashioned wrestler, like fucking, I remember him off fucking Boys in the Black stuff. No, I'll beat his name, Bomber, a big Bomber. He's like him, I take the build. So he's come at me and I went, he comes at my side and I hit him a right uppercut. He fell back like that and he's at the wall. As he fell down that way, I went bang, left to the body and I broke his fucking rib. He's hit the floor, fell down. Anyway, the screws, Mr. Bolt, I called him. He come run me to attack. I said, oh, he slipped in the shower box. Anyway, the lad never thinking, but staying over there, they all had chair legs to bash him. But I didn't want to get the lad bashed with the chair legs. I thought I'd rather do it one-on-one me. So anyway, I was with another lad. He was in. He got caught. He was doing speed, and he was with his chemist. And he used to put it in the bath. He used to do 50 kilos of speed and sell it at a certain price. He'd become a millionaire for it. He's well known in Liverpool. I won't mention his name. Nice lad. So anyway, he said, "Mum, when he was there," and Brian went bang, bang, 2 shots. It was all over. He went, fucking hell, he's hand speed. So he caught with the right uppercut. He went right back and hit the wall. He went bang to the body, stepped back like that. Went, did a couple of moves. The lad just fell to the floor. Couldn't get up. His legs had gone like fucking no Bambi on ice. And that was it. And then when I come through, I was like the king of the jail then. So, but I was already in with the lads anyway who run the jail. But I always looked after them when they got to Wheelston because that was my patch. All the Geordie lads were in from like Gateshead and places like that. It was good. You just got to get on with people. You know, just got no matter where they put you. Like a marriage story, something HMP. Al Dent. Hey, your old mate. Timmy B. Yeah, it's weird. Somebody will come on one and just makes that idiot look, and he's lying. He doesn't know anyone from Liverpool. Well, sure. Yeah, sure. But all the fucker have been in jail there for months and months in fucking jail, and they didn't know anyone. They all knew me because I was fucking huge. I was the only person ever to wear my own clothes. I could get T-shirts to fit me in there. I could get shirts. The shirt, you had to wear that on the visit, but I could not get any bottoms to fit me legs for 36.5 inches each side. Couldn't get now. One was really clever. Couldn't come with them big dungarees. Still couldn't get them on. Couldn't get the legs down the sides of them. Monsters had a 58-inch chest. So it was fucking huge. But that daft cunt, the author, he just talks fucking shit. But when I was telling him all these stories, oh, brilliant, this is brilliant. It's going to be the best book. This is going to be the biggest book. Well, he's on there and he's talking about me going, this book is going to be the biggest book ever in Teesside written by Brian Cockerill. He's the top of the tree. No one was bigger. It's going to be massive. When I pulled the rug from under his feet and said, fuck off, you're sacked. Then he changed. He called me not a grass. He called me he called me a coward. I can't fight. I've only got my reputation by beating old men up and beating old 87-year-old woman up called Doris. 87-year-old called Doris. And I laughed because I thought, if that was 30 years ago, I mean, she's 110, 117. Well, that's a 117-year-old woman walking about after I beat her up. How 87-year-old woman and beat her up. So he says things that are that fucking pathetic. Nobody believes them. Absolutely deranged him and his wife. That's the clever now. You've got no money, you've got no books, you've got no documentary, you've got nothing. What you've got is a big bag of shite. And you're now gone up to 18 clem something. 18 clem? He's 33. I got it wrong, he's 43, sorry. I was saying 34. He's 43. And I'm 59 in a couple of months. Next month, I think I'm 59, yeah. And he looks older than fucking me. People say he looks a lot older than you. He looks a mess. Absolute mess. He's got no teeth, call me. I lost 2 teeth there. All I need is a little bridge put across, but I'm going to have to get it done. So I've got lost 2 teeth. You lost all your teeth through the smack. You haven't got none. Smackhead. Junkie boil. Junkie boil in a pan. Hit the like buttons. Don't forget. Yeah, don't forget. 109 on 34 thumbs up. Don't forget to push the like buttons, guys. You're getting a bit shy tonight with like buttons. Yeah, I was in jail for Liverpool for like I say a few months. Got in with them, and then I got moved to another place called Wealdstone, which was in Leeds, right next to the training ground in Leeds. Lee Sharp was there. I seen not Hughes. What do you call him? The biggest nose striker there for Liverpool. Ian Rush, he was in. Rio Ferdinand was in. He played for Leeds then, and it wasn't at the ground, Ellen Road. It was in the prison's on this side, and the training grounds. That's how they used to play on this side, where the football goals were and stuff. And used to play where you could see them through 6-foot fence. You could stand at the fence and watch them. Lee Sharp was there all the time. What else was there? There was quite a few top players in the Premiership were there, and used to see them through the fence that year. And they were all right, yeah. That's where their ground was, training right next door to it was called Wealdstone, and it was called Rudgate, I think, and then he changed it to Wealdstone.
Stories, memories from the time with Lee that not really know?
Yeah, I've probably told most of the stories, I think, with Lee. Told loads and loads.
I like the snooker hall one.
The snooker hall one.
Where you give the people port.
Oh yeah, there was one story. When we were out, Lee used to love coats. He loved coats. He was never into jewelry and all that shit. He wasn't into fucking loads of top of the range clothes and all that. He just liked coats, really, really expensive coats. So he bought this, funny enough, it was from Liverpool. He paid £500 for it. I don't know what shop it was. It was a big fancy one. Got the name on it there. It was like a green emerald inside, and it was black, and it made you look. Say you're 15 stone, it made you look 20 stone. One of them big jackets, like the black lads wear in America. You see them wrapping on the face, all that type of stuff. One of them type of jackets, like really, really, and I think £500, fucking hell, 30 odd years ago, was a fucking nearly 40 years ago, was a fortune. So anyway, we goes in this place called the Pool Hall, and here's another one the little author didn't know. I'd never heard of the Pool Hall. Well, that shows you know nothing about them. The Pool Hall was a place. It was a little cafe. It was like, you know, like the arcade. You go down the town, you get like a green seat and a white seat, or a white seat and a red seat. They were like that. It was white and red seats. They were plastic. The tables were plastic, but they were bolted to the floor on a wood piece of wood, so you couldn't pinch the tables and stuff on the chairs. So we used to go in there, and we used to go in about 8, 9 in the morning. We get a breakfast, fried breakfast. You love fried breakfast, Duffy. So we eat our eggs and all that stuff. You don't them because he didn't eat more than me, but he did like his food. But he never ate loads. Never seen him. He'd eat one meal, and that'd be it all day. He wouldn't eat. He'd have a snack or something like a sandwich. But he never ate loads of food. He didn't drink a lot either. He smoked a fucking lot of cannabis. Anyway, he smoked cannabis like it was fucking cigarettes. I say, for fuck's sake, that fucking thing. But coughing me guts up anyway. So we go to this place called the Pool Hall, and he used to get the money on, go scramble with all the kids. They were on the floor and they were all going to school or whatever. They pick all the money. So like maybe £4 or £5 with 10 pences and 20s and all that shit. Throw them all over the floor. All the kids would pick them up. Oh, like that. So anyway, they're all, there's 3 kids, there's 4 kids stood. And one, no, there's 3 kids stood and there's one in the corner like that, freezing. I goes, where are you going? So I was just going to school, Lee. Thanks very much. You know what I mean? I said, where's your coat, son? I went, I haven't got one, Lee. He went, do you mean you haven't got a coat? And he was like that, the kid. Put the fucking coat on it, drowned him. I could have gone him 3 times, but he said, get that on. Give him the £500 coat. That's how good hearted he was. Didn't like to see kids being bullied. Didn't like to see anyone being bullied. Didn't like to see fucking women. He didn't swear in front of women either. He never swore in front of women. I never heard him. And he wasn't one for out for women all the time. You know, even he could if he wanted to. Obviously, he was Lee Duffy. But he wasn't one for that. But he was really good to kids. Really looked after kids, you know. You remember another story? He had a 9 bar and he walked around the corner. He just taxed somebody about 4 key. So he's got the 4 key and he's walking down. There's loads of kids on the corner in the South Bank and like trying to make a joint out of this tiny bit of fucking cannabis on the corner. What he's up to there? He said, oh, I'm just trying to make a joint. He went, here, get that. Just threw them a 9 bar. It was like £900 in them days. But that was about £650, I think it was like, for 9 ounces in them days. But if you sold it separate, we've talked over £1,000 because it'd be, you know, little teens and stuff. Give me like £1,000 again. I went, yeah, make one on that, just as a treat off me. He was just dead generous like that, you know. And you go up to somebody and they'd have fuck all, and what are you doing? I'm just going to go out, but I've got no money. He went, yeah, that's 200 quid. Put it in their hand and all that shit. The fake officer, you know, he walked in the pub and walked up to this man and woman, just normal people, and he went, right, give me all your money that you've worked all week with, so he could go out with his mates. That never happened. It was all fucking. That was in the documentary. It never happened. He never ever taxed anyone, same as me. It was a normal, innocent person who worked for a living. We had respect for people like that. Lee had respect for people like that. He never ever taxed. He only taxed mainly 90% of people we taxed were people cheeky cunts saying they're going to get us done in. Or people saying he's not getting out of me, I'll give him fuck, I'll stab him. So we'd make it out to our business to go and fucking tax them. But we never taxed anyone who was a good person. It was always wrong uns. But yeah, he gave the coat to the kid. And the kid went to school, obviously, with a fucking coat on him, but that's what he was like. But that story about robbing people, normal people, fucking shite. Absolutely. And the good people of South Bank and Grangetown and Eston, and most of the people in Middlesbrough knew him. He never taxed anyone like that. He never taxed anyone. It was like what I call a white-collar person, like go getting the kids to school, getting up for work every day, going to work. That's a proper man. They were better than me and Lee were doing. They were going to work every day, fucking 7 days a week, 6 days a week, making money, going to British Steel, working, flogging the guts out till the 60-year-old and put the money on the table for the kids to put food on the table. That's a proper man. What we were doing wasn't right. It was wrong. Obviously wrong what we were doing, but when you're young, you're daft. He was 25, now I was 26 at the time. So we teamed up together. And he said to me, you know, I've been with you, not one person's ever tried to attack me. And I wasn't with you, it was every fucking day I was getting someone trying to fight me. Since I've teamed up with you, everyone seems to fucking shit themselves. He said it's a break for me because usually I'm fighting every day. Carol Edwards confirmed this. It said it was every day he was fighting 4 or 5 people. But yeah, like I say, when he got with me, he loved it. He was going, we can't get in there, Brian. He said, of course you can, I've got the key. Here, there's right foot and boot the door and get in. But it was only people like 3 or 4 young lads on their own, or 4 or 5 lads who not young lads, same age as us, 24, 25-year-old, but being mouthy cunts, telling them we can't do this, can't do that. But he was a nightmare for taking cars off Romans. He couldn't stand. He used to say to me, you can't cross a grass, you can't cross a paedophile. They're the worst 2 people on the planet. But these grasses, they just want to be taken off them. He said he never made a statement in his life, same as me. He never grassed anyone, never put anyone in jail. And every time he got jail, say he got 2 years, he would end up doing the full 2 years. He got 3 years, doing the full 3 years. He was always getting in trouble in jail, getting moved on, fighting all the best fights in every jail. 11 jails he was in. He beat every top fighter in 11 jails, right across the country, from one end of the country, London, all the way to the northeast. Beat every top fighter in every jail. So that takes some fucking doing over them years. But he would always stand in. He went in one jail. It was Leeds. We went in there one night and it was two yardies run the jail, about 6 foot tall, both of them, about 15, 16 stone each. Tell me what they were. He's like me, you could look at somebody and see how big they were. And he go, how do you know the size of everyone, Cockerill? Well, if I look at someone, I can tell you're 5'6" tin man. and you're 18 stone. I can tell I was just looking at you. I can tell that what you could bench press probably £40 because you're piss weak. You can tell by looking at people's body languages, just looking at him, you can see he's a middleweight boxer or he's a heavyweight boxer. You can tell because you've trained all your life since I was 13. So you get to know. It's like somebody saying, Terry Dick, I'll come and say, Terry, I've got to hold me roof. We go, that's not a hold your roof, son. You need a new stack on there. You need that taken off. You need the slates taken off. You need this taken off. You need this doing. Where I'd just got to fucking home, fill the hole in like you and I would. He'd tell you, no, you won't subside in your house. You need to get an engineer in to see how bad the subsidence gone. And he knows what he's talking about. So he says to me, but you know, such and such. So he's about 6'4", about 20 stone. He's got a really good left jab. His right hand's not that good. His stamina's not too good. Just keep close to him. And I tell him how to fight certain people. But this is not me. This is me talking to other people. And Lee was the same. He could tell you the story about the people in jail, what both sides went, how big they were, because he liked to have everything perfect. I think he had a bit of OCD in that way. He had to complete everything perfect. Like he used to write perfect. He used to draw brilliant. He could draw like calligraphy writing, like William Shakespeare. You'd think it was writing the letters. You'd never think that was Lee Duffy when you see the writing. So we've got a letter of Carol from jail of Lee. We put it in the book, and you can see that's Lee's writing in the Taxmen of Teesside. It's unbelievable. You would never think it was somebody like a bit of a gangster, like a bit of a fighter, like that's come from. You think it was some posh fucker from a Oxford, Eton, Cambridge, or something like that. From him, really intelligent he was. But he hated bullies. So what he used to do, he hated grass as the worst. That's what he hated the most. See that stitching cunt. He'd have battered that cunt every time he seen the fat cunt. He'd have knocked him clean out of one shot. Bang, you fat cunt. Took everything off him, took his shoes and everything off his socks and everything. You're walking home with him bare feet, you fat cunt. And then the next time we see him again, he'd batter him again. He wouldn't kill him. He'd just knock him out. You know exactly. No, not to go woof with a big right hand like you'd say he hit me with. He'd know just go bang, so a little short left hook and knock him out. Because he knew that'd be enough to break his jaw and knock him out. He didn't want to kill the fucker. Well, that's what he'd done. When he'd went to his house every day of the week, waiting for the top of the road or the bottom of the road. He'd have 2 or 3 lads at the top, 2 or 3 at the bottom, grab hold of him and give him it again. He'd get it every single day until he went. He'd moved from out of Teesside. He'd be gone. Well, he's been moved out of Teesside, the fat cunt. The shitbags ran away, shouting him off. And because people are getting a bit better, bit of squidgy, that's the one, yeah, Peter, you're right, yes. So anyway, going to these 2 lads, I told you a story, I know, but just for the kid on from Liverpool's listening. So Lee's gone in the pad, and he said, all right, mate. I went, hey, Lee, you all right? He went, well, from Bury, went, yeah. He said, do's a joint. So the lad's trying to make a joint out of a bit of fucking nothing and shite. Yeah, get that. And you give him a big piece of squidgy black. It was out years ago, squidgy. That's why they called it squidgy black. Like, do you know them sweets, the little black ones, what are they called? Blackjacks, the little blackjack sweets you used to get. Like them. If you chewed one of them up and put it in your hand, and it'd be like that squidgy, that squidgy stuff. Not a lot of people liked it, but a lot of the black lads like from Leeds and Manchester, they used to like it. It was their favourite thing. So anyway, he's making up joint. Anyway, these 2 lads, bang, bang, bang on the door. Yo, where's my fucking money? You've been telling me you're going to give me it for the last 4 or 5 days, whatever it is. He said, I've got a visit today, definitely. Our loss is coming. I've got the money today. I'll sort it today, I promise you. Blah, blah, blah. He said, no, get out of here now. I want to see you now. He said, no. He said, I've got it sorted. So he said, how many shoes? He said, they run the jail then. He said, they're like, the screws let them run the jail. They're all scared of them. They were big dealers on the out. I'm telling the story. I'm going to finish this. I can't do 3 stories in one go. So Lee's got at the pad, and he said to them, just sit down. So the lads got up to go out. He said, I'm sorry, the lad said, I'm just sitting here. I'm looking out there. They're going to give me a good eye. And he said, look, stand by me when he comes out. He said, no, just stand by me in the queue. So he goes, all right then. He said, no, I daren't. He said, get out. If you don't get out, I'll fucking eat you in a minute. So he said, come with me. So Lee stood outside. So Lee's out to stood here on the corner of the spit. These 2 lads have come in as a wall here, so the screws can't see. So they're pushed forward like that, so they can't see them. And the servery's down there where they're getting served. So they went next. Anyway, they've stepped in, said, where's that fucking money? You that little cunt. He said, he's going to pay. He said, oh, fucking you. He went, bang, right up. I don't know if it was left or right or left. He hit one with right hand and one with right hand, saying, knocked them both clean out. They both fell on the floor, both unconscious, fucking gone. And they had to get an ambulance. Everything, they were fucking mess. Battered the both of them. And it was all over the jail. It'd be like, say, somebody coming here to say something like Viv Graham and Brian Cockerill in the Teesside or something, or Dave Garside and fucking Eddie Bill getting beat off one lad. 2 shots, he knocked them both out, but they moved him out straight away. But the lad obviously, I don't know what happened to the lads because Lee didn't know, but he knocked him out. Go on, love.
Andrew Sheldon's the one whose son sent a boxing videos who was inspired by you.
Oh, hey, Andrew. Thank you very much, son. You'll have to get on the podcast with us. Do a live, can't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, get on there and tell your story, and I'll get it out there for you. Yeah, it'll be good.
Boxing, he's done marvellous, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's done really good. Dead proud of you, Andrew. Good lad. I had a look today. I said to him, I said, get him on there, get hold of the kid. Tell him I was asking about him while I'm on the live and see if he wants to do a live with us, because nice to get somebody on there. He's doing good for himself. He's doing the boxing and stuff. It's good, that. Big choker. Nepalese 10 balls is the best I've had, and damn. Well, I was out. I'll tell you the story again because people love this one. So I'm out with him in the car. So we're driving along. I'm in the front, and he's got a fucking hole in his foot, so he's cutting his leg over my foot, over my shoulder. What the fuck's that? He went, that's where they shot me in the foot with the shotgun. And he was telling me, so what happened? He said, I was in the place. Next minute, he said, he'd already been shot. What happened? This lad got a contractor, and I knew the lad from Newcastle who shot him. Graham, they called him. He lived in Durham way. So anyway, he got shot. So what happened is, I'll tell you the full story, so you all seem to be in the lead tonight. So anyway, Lee's got an attack this lad. This lad's 6'4" and 20. I know he's 16 stone. This lad, and who do I know? Because he was the ABA champion, schoolboy champion. But he's talking about 24, 25 year old now, and a big fucking lad. You know, when you're like 16, I was about 10, 11 stone, but he was 16 stone. That like Lee Duffy was big. He was like 16 stone at that age. So he was a big lad, but I was only little me. So I got my from training. I kept training in the gym. So anyway, these were boxers. I was just training on the weights and that when I was younger. So anyway, he's going to this lad's going to tax him. So this lad said, I won't be able to tax me because I'm waiting for such and such who's the ABA champion. So Lee then took offence to that. So then he goes around, knocks on the door. So the lad comes to the door. She goes up the stairs. He goes, where's your gear? He's supposed to have had it. Say it was, I don't know, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know if it was 10, 12, 8 key or whatever. I don't know what it was. Say it was 8 key a blow. Supposed to have had 8 key a blow. Where's the 8 key a blow? Because he was selling it to Lee's mate. Lee had told another lad. That's how he used to get it, come back and give him a drink for doing it, give him 50 quid or something. So he said, oh, he's got gear in the house, right? He's going to have it in at a certain time for a lad going to pick it up. So Lee's gone to the house earlier, knocked on the door and pushed it out of the way, but it was upstairs. He went, it was flat at the top of the stairs. So he goes in, goes, where's your cannabis? He said, I haven't got no cannabis. He's going, where's the cannabis? Anyway, Lee sees these, looks at the side, there's a couple of quid on it, say 30, 40 quid or something, £10 notes. When he picks up a big strip of paper like that. There were strawberries on it. Little strawberries. Used to sell them for £1. I used to buy them. I used to buy them for 25 pence to sell for £1. They were a good thing. Fucking did 10,000 a week, just to one lad, and I'd make fucking 75 pence on them. I think they used to sell for 2 quid, on the streets. And them strawberries, he got them. So there's £5 for the strawberries, like say for £1 each. Just 5,000 of them. He's got them things, I've scored here. But then he's saying, and where's the cannabis anyway? There's a roll of carpet being delivered on the floor. He's stepping over this carpet. He's going, where's the stuff? Where's the stuff? He's like, here's none. It's like that pocket. I've got £5 with the gear anyway. So he went out and gave it to somebody for £3 grand. Just give me £3 you have it, because he was like that. And he would tell them cheaper and try to get the £3 grand instead of waiting for fucking, where me, I'd rather wait for the week and get the £5 grand back. But he would just want the money to spend it. That's what he's like. So anyway, he gets the £3 grand, gets away with it. But later on, the lads told somebody else, said, oh, he's a fucking big daft cunt. He said he was coming in, he was stepping over my carpet, and the cannabis was in the carpet, rolled round with a bit of tape round. Looked like it had just been delivered to the door. No, it had been put down on the floor. And he kept stepping over the carpet. Underneath it, inside the carpet, it was rolled, was the cannabis. I think they must have brought it in the carpet, into the house, and put it down the side of the fucking floor. He was stepping. Where's the key? Where's your key? He was saying, he was fucking then. He was fuming, so he was going back to him again. But what happened is, the lad who got done, he told the lad who was a boxer, he's a millionaire, this lad. Owns loads of businesses and houses all over. So he's paid a lump of money for Lee to get shot, paid the lad. So Lee's in the Blues. I can't remember the name of the Blues now he's in. I don't know if it was no, it wasn't Ramsey, it was the other one. So it was the other Blues he was in anyway. So next minute he stood. He used to come out and have a joint outside, he used to smoke in there. He used to have a joint. He's having a joint on the side of the wall. It was about 8 o'clock, but it was like daylight time still. So this car's pulled up, and Lee's here against the wall. And the car's pulled up, so the driver's in this side, Lee's over this side. So Lee's on this side, but he's jumped out with a shotgun, put it around the door, and went, come on. And then what he's done is he's run like that, and he went, like, put his hand up. So they said, I knew he was going to pull the trigger. So he jumped and split his legs like that, you know, like in the air, like when you jump up your legs apart. So the pellets hit the floor and jumped up and hit him in the knees, and he got shot about 5. I've got the same type of thing. I've got 4 in one leg and 2 in the other leg. Because the lad who did me ran across the road, then he fucking shot me from the other side of the road. And the pellets just fall on the ground because they're only light. So he not the same as like, but close to the same. So he got shot. Anyway, he ran off and got away and he went, got away with it because if he'd been close up and shot him, he'd have killed him. So the lad got caught, and this lad got caught. He got caught. I think they did it in their own fucking car or something. So he took the reg. I don't know if how they got caught, but they got caught anyway. And then these other lads come through from, I think it was from Sheffield. Leeds lads were involved, and Sheffield lads were involved. So they've came through to shoot Leeds. So they've got in the Blues, which is a Afro-Caribbean centre, it's called, where you go in, all African people can go in. And what they used to do, because it was there, like they're into all that smoking cannabis, everything, it was like in their religion type of thing. So they were allowed to open houses where you could sell curry. You used to pound for the curry and a pound for a tin of Red Stripe. You remember the Red Stripe? It was out. I don't know if it's still out now. So you'd go and there's a little juff on the door. You used to have a little black hat on, little like leather hat. And I used to fucking hate the Blues. It was fucking horrible. It was all pitch black. It was seedy, prostitutes in there and everything. It wasn't for me. I used to fucking hate it. I said, it fucking stinks in here, man. It does my head in. There's cannabis. So anyway, we're in there. He's in there, this night. And he's telling me, because I was in jail at the time. And he said, they fucking come in. He said, I seen him with a shotgun. I seen the gun. He said, I grabbed it. And he said, I'm wrestling like that with him. Anyway, the fucking things went. He's trying to shoot me in the stomach. But I've wrestled it downwards like that and shot him in the foot. So he's got out there and run. He's run up the road. And he went on the right-hand side near where the bus stop was on that side. And he was on the other side it was a green pub. I can't remember the name, but he went into the doorway and hid in the doorway there. Anyway, my friend Harry was there. He used to train in the same gym as us. Red Kai was from Eston. And he said, I picked Lee. This was him telling me before I got to meet Lee. He said, I picked Lee Duffy last night. He said he got shot in the foot. He was telling us the story, and he said, I looked after him and everything. So Harry dropped him off at the hospital and he got fixed up. He was all right, but his leg was a fucking big hole in his foot. So, but in this car, and we're driving down this fucking street. Anyway, he's been smoking that stuff, wacky shite. This was the 9 bar, this soap bars, little soap bars. I think they were like 600 quid. I think you used to get them for. You could sell them for like £100 an ounce in bits if you chopped it up into bits. So it was 9 bars, little 9 bars. 4 of them was a kilo. So he's fucking. They're in there and they've got a bit of this stuff. They haven't got the ounce. They've got about a quarter of an ounce. They're doing bits. His mate smokes. He smokes. So I passed it around. I said, what fucking stinks that, Lee? Then I felt sorry for me. Oh, I'm sorry, big fella. He said, just for my foot, I've got a hole in my foot, so I felt sorry for me. I'm sorry then. But anyway, I started driving. I started feeling all fucking, I'm not sorry, but he started driving this lad. I went all funny to the side like that, and then he fell that time. What's wrong? I went, stop. And the whole thing started going fucking dizzy in the car. I was busy. I was going, what the fuck's going on? I've opened the door. I've ran up the road. I'm like, what? Falling into the fucking wall and everything. I'm going to the garage. Open the door. And the bloke, and he was opening the fucking door. But I got a Lucas here. I went, I've got a bar of chocolate. I'm like a maniac eating all chocolate. I'm drinking water. I'm drinking fucking Lucas here. I'm fucking drinking tins of Coke. I'm like, I'm panicking. If I'm on a panic attack anyway, we said it was a whitey you had. And my fucking body, I swear to God, I was fucking seeing stars and everything. What the fuck's going on? The bloke was going, do you need an ambulance? Do you need an ambulance? In the fucking garage. Just up the top before you get in the Colby Youth, there's a big garage up that way. I tell you what, I fucking shit myself. What the fuck's going on anyway? I come out the car, them bastards. Duffy's on the fucking front seat, pissed, laughing his head off. Fucking the lad's on the steering wheel and the other lad's on the back of the fucking bumper, laughing his fucking head off. You've had a whitey because of the yeah. What fuck? I don't even smoke it. I didn't know there was such thing as secondary smoke. I didn't have a fucking clue, so I never took a drug in my life. And they're all pissed themselves laughing at it. It was fucking. They couldn't stop laughing for days. Honestly, they were just laughing at me. You fucking cunts. Going mental with them anyway. Fucking Peter. I've told Peter to they'll laugh the fucking heads off. Flying keys, all that. Yeah, fucking unbelievable. I was like, have another Mars. Well, the bloke eating Mars bars like they were fucking swallowed them all nearly. Fucking, I'll shit myself. Stopped and like, come with his own version of UB40. Yeah, fucking shit myself. Tell you what, it was not nice. Yeah, I tell you what else was in it, mate. Is that you, Timmy B? I tell you what used to be in it. It used to be fucking bits of record. Me and Bam Man used to get it. We used to get 100k off them. In the end, we were getting 1,000 a month from right down the smokeway, and we get ours first so we could get it knocked out. You know the gear. So when you get it, say last, you sat for 3 weeks with it nearly. You can't sell it, so you want to get it first so you can get yours out in your area. Then I used to have like 10 people get 100 they'll all be gone. So this time 4 people got 100 off somebody else. So I was stuck with 400 I couldn't sell it, little bits and bobs. Got my own money out, and then I had to put my money out. It was a fucking nightmare. I said, never again I'm getting off. You're going to give me it third or fourth. I said, I need to be first or second, or I won't be getting any more, because I was getting more than the other people were only getting 200 and 300 and stuff. I was getting 1,000, and it was all gone. Same day it'd be gone. I would come up on the motorway, that different places on the way up, different cities, say Liverpool, one, Birmingham, another, and Bradford, and all the way up. We all gone. What we used to do, we used to get it on. We used to have a lot of work for the AA, and he'd have the car. We'd put the car down till it's broke, and he'd put it on the back of the recovery truck. So the gear would go all the way up until he would pull in some garage or something and give their gear, or pull in like a side road, and they'd have it all mapped out, whatever. I can't tell you exactly how they did it. But we'd have the AA. So the AA said, well, we got a phone call to pick it up. So the lad who was in the AA is a real AA driver. So he did get the phone call off the card. And if you got caught, we never got caught because no one pulled the AA over because the cost of the fifth emergency. So well, he's got me that fifth emergency service. Yeah, that's how we used to do it. So we used to get the AA vans, used to do it at the RAC, or somebody would be working on the lorries, and you'd have like the petrol tank would be that big. And what they do is you put that much, you'd have the gear, say 3 or 4 keys of coke in it, weld it in, be welded in there, and then the petrol thing, so it'd be that way around. So the bit what's welded is on this side, you can't see through there. So it'd all be welded in, properly painted, everything done, bits of mud with it and all that shit. And they pull you over and then look in the tank and see nothing in it and put a torch and you could see it's just fuel. Never got caught with that either. And then there's another one we used to do, put them in the big lorries, the big lorries with the tyres, put them inside the lorry with a tyre. Never got caught with that. 1 key in each one. Never get caught. Too fucking glad for them. To go pick cheap Chinese food. Yeah, okay, mate, Timmy B. So yeah, they used to put their records in the fucking cannabis, and it used to come from. They used to be in Spain, and I remember being there with a lad once, and I was with a lad who got shot to death over there in Tenerife, and I went out with them when they were doing this cannabis thing. I didn't know how to do it. I just sat in the car, and I could see there was police, actual coppers in the water passing the fucking cannabis along. They're all, that's my nephew, that's my uncle. All the police were involved in the little villages, and that's how they used to sell it. They weren't bothered about that. It was the coke. If you sold the coke out, you were fucked. Just remember the film, The Business. They were greedy. Said, no bother. You sell cannabis, Coca-Cola, no cocoa, no Coca-Cola. Not like that. You couldn't sell it. If you do, you get fucking hammered, because that's where all the trouble comes from, because people get paranoia on it. But you do on the cannabis as well. But yeah, you used to have the old discs off it, not like a record player, you get the old plastic vinyls. They'd be broke up and smacked and put in, crushed down, melted. You get a fucking disc out, and sometimes you'd read the name on it, so I don't know, fucking some band or something. But they used to put it in, they put the weight up. Yeah. And then the other one come out, done it with watch they're growing the houses, the other stuff. That's the story I feel about Lee there for years. Yeah, he's fucking mad. Yeah, he was fucking mad. He went one day, he said to me, he said, "I'm fucking knackered." He said, "I've just taxed 3 or 4 key, I think he got." He said, I know where to weight. I don't scales. So the scales I give me mate them. He said he got an older, couldn't fucking find them. So he said, I thought, I don't know. Remember the weigh shops? He said, where your food. He went in one of them. Sean Day can verify this. Went in the weigh shop in South Bank. Oh, Mrs. Jenkins, well, can I just jump in there? Can I just jump in there, Mr. Thompson, Mr. So he gets the queue, he gets the thing, gets the bag. He gets the scales, what you put your food on. They're he's fucking weighing this, the gear out in the scales. Half an ounce, quarter of an ounce, and all that stuff. He's there. They're all stood in the queue. Nobody says, fuck all. He puts them all in different bags, raise like an ounce on that, and then put them in the sections. Put all the gear back together, put it in the backpack and walk back out. Cheers, lads. Cheers, guys. Thanks very much. See you later. And walked off. Nobody said a fucking word. Nobody used to grass in them days. Like that little greasy cutting. I've just seen they Duffy in there doing some gear. Fucking snitching, horrible cunt. Yeah.
Lewis has said, what was the best nightclub for you to chill out in the early 90s?
The best nightclubs are the ones I used to run. I used to have like quite a few. I owned one. I owned one called the Heaven Club. We made it. It was an old club. It used to be a restaurant. So we made it into a nightclub. So you went downstairs, as you go up the stairs, it was all parachute drops, and they were all like, it looked like heaven. You were going up into heaven. So you're going up to heaven. They went to the top, and there was angels on the walls and that. And then they had a dance floor that was all metal, the floor, and there was smoke coming out. So it looked like 2 angels on the walls there, and there was smoke coming out of the mouths of the angels. So it looked like you were in heaven. So when you went downstairs the back way, you went down there, a big gargoyle about 6 foot, 7 foot gargoyle on the wall, like not gargoyle, a big, like a devil in chains with a strobe light. So it looked like he was trying to fight you when you're off your head on the ecstasy, like fucking hell. And then we used to go on the other side, and it was like heaven and hell type of thing. So we had like that venue, but at the very, very top, you could have a chill out room. And we had all like Space Invader machines, all that type of shit in it. And then I had a chill out room where you could sit down and just smoke cannabis and all that shit used to come like that. But then we had the other club was next door. But I had 2 fights with Dave Garside there, and that fucking fucked that up. But that used to hold 3,500, the one next door. So that took a lot more money. We used to get like 40, 50 grand on the door on the weekend. It was fucking unbelievable money, because you'd go in and it would cost you now for nothing, because the water you'd pay 10 pence a bottle, sell it for £1 a bottle. You're making 90 pence on a bottle of water. There'd be 3,500 people, so they all bought 2 bottles each. £7,000 fucking pound nearly profit just off the bottles, just the water. And then when they come in, it'd be £10 on a Friday when we first started, and then 15 on a Saturday, and then we were open 24 hours. The first club in the North East would be open 24 hours across the board. People would come from Liverpool, Manchester, everyone would come from. So I know so many people, so they come from all over, because when we had the weekends, we charged a bit more. We charged 20 quid, 15 quid on the Friday, and 20 on the Thursday. That was £35 times 3,500 people, or 3,000 people. It's fucking phenomenal. £45,000 on the door. And then the money off the drinks and that, you're talking about another 15 grand, talking 50, 60 grand, and then you had the ecstasy in there. You're talking maybe 100 grand over the fucking weekend, just in that, them pubs and clubs. And then I had all the pubs knocked off. Anyone who left the door in the pubs and place, I used to give them the door to sell, and they'd make 2 quid each, and they'd make 5 quid each one. I'd make about 6, 7 quid, and I had all them box boxes. I used to have the doorman, but I was sick of doing the doorman, because 2 or 3 doormen got the flu. You'd have to fucking mess about, like take him off that door. And I thought, this is a headache. I'm only making about £600 a week, off the doorman. It's not worth the hassle, so I let them go do the doors themselves. I said, do you want to run the door yourself? I don't know how to do it. You can have it. So I give them the doors as long as I get the E in here. So they done that. In Stockton was we used to have the Coliseum. We used to have the Coliseum as well. That opened up later on. We used to have the Heaven and Hell. It was called Heaven Club. If you go in and put Stockton on Tees, put Middlesbrough Evening Gazette, Stockton on Tees, Heaven Club, you'll see that's my club. And that little red car outside is my brother's car. Little car I got him to run about in. I was skinny, old Peter. He used to run up, drop the bits and bobs off for us all over. Yeah, it was good. So we used to be up the clubs there. That was fucking itchy. And we used to have the Havana club. We went the Havana boxed off. We used to have the fucking because there's posh clubs where nobody could sell drugs in them. So we go to the clubs where you could do the drugs. So, and I knew the best fighters and that who were in the doors, so I'd give it to them and think, well, that's them, they'll pay me. We had the Grangetown Rave. If you put on the Grangetown Rave, you'll hear them shouting there at night. I was there. It's 19. I can't remember. Fucking hell. I think it's 93. Is it something like that? 93, 94. That's on there. I'm in there. Then if you go on the other one, the Powerhouse, you'll hear them shouting Big Bright Cockerill on the mics on there from the old days. Jimmy G Force used to be the DJ. Adrian Street. Jimmy G Force was the MC. Sorry. I had all them top MCs and top people in the clubs. So I used to have them doing bits and bobs for us as well. But it was good times, it was really good times. It was some rough times, people getting shot, people getting killed. A lot more people got killed then than there is now. A hell of a lot more people got killed then. It was easy to get away with it then. The technology is just too much now. It's just too clever. They can see you through your satellite phone, see through your fucking, you can see through any fucking thing now. They can watch you from space. Read on a matchbox from fucking space. What's on a matchbox? That's how clever it is. There's people in the town centre and they're doing stuff and they're zooming into the stuff from the cameras in the town centre, and they can see on the phone what you're saying to each other. Fucking phenomenal. A lot of people have been jailed with it. There's one of the town centre, Middlesbrough, can zoom right into what you're doing. You're in the car and you see people dealing, and they can zoom right in to see everything. The technology is brilliant, so they can see you doing deals. There's 50 quid, and then the lip reading you really talking. How much is the gear? So they've got lip readers who can read your mouth as well. It's too clever now. It's not the police that have got clever. It's the technology and the forensics are just so fucking clever now. Your DNA is picked up. You drop a hair follicle, you can't even see it. You drop a piece of skin, you can't see it, but they can pick it up. With the cameras, they can pick it up with these special, not them cameras, with the blue and infrared cameras, and then you've got the ultraviolet light ones. You've got all these different spectrums of light that can pick things up, especially blood and things like that. But just like a sunbed light can pick up the blood all over the place. Ultraviolet light can pick everything up with that. That's why I used to do my stuff. I'd put my name BG Cockerill on, like that. I'd had no, stuff went missing and things like that, because I used to have like sunbed shops and things. Got a few of the cunts. What the cops are doing now, the cops go around like an area, say Hardwick and Stockton, they'll think there's a lot of burglaries here. So what they used to go do, they still do it now, they'll go in, and the cops will put like 22 Smith Street. They'll put the name on, T Smith, postcode TS7 15364576. They'll put the number 24. So then that gets caught off some burglar. They just turn the light on at the cops and go like that and read it, go, you're getting done for theft. This is out such and such. And 9 out of 10 they'll probably find their DNA in that house because they know exactly who's been in. They catch them. That's how they're catching you now. They're writing, they're going to people's houses. And people's houses who've been bailed are going, and they're going in like on the tellies, on the sunbeds, on the cars, even on the cars, putting it like inside the cars. And they're catching you just for that ultraviolet light. So easy to catch you. I mean, years ago, you couldn't do all that type of stuff, but now they can do what they want. They've just got that much technology now. 120 minutes I've been on. I thought I'd been on more. My side's killing me. Rachel Marie, love and respect to you. Andy W. Great stream, Brian. Have a great night, everyone. Yeah, I'm going to shoot myself in a minute, mate. I'm going to shoot myself, but I'm going to get Nick for that. Get back, I'm going to shoot him. Get back. I'll kill Cockerill and tell you. Okay, now the mental on there. He's going to jail again. He's going to jail. I've been speaking to the authorities. He's fucking, you know what? He'll end up getting sectioned in. One of them is in a cell. All the police are on my side. I'm getting him done. He'll be still talking about when he's sectioned in the mental health hospital. You can all see it because I can. Totally told you. These people are completely deranged. That's him. And because nothing's going his way now. He's fucking sat there. Nothing. Everything's going our way. It's going brilliant. You can't handle it. I'll get the police on them. Why just phoned about the boxing club? Crossed everyone up. We're not bothered, you little snitch. We know you. All the big lads know you. All the big lads who want to fight for a few quid and that, he's trying to put a fucking stop to it all just because he's a little narcissistic prick. Everything you do is a mess. BMX fault finding all mech, MECH. Yeah, they do all sorts now, mate. The stuff they've got, it's unreal. Yeah, the BMX bikes, but I know what you mean. Yeah, it's tough. So it's better to go to college and get a fucking good job. And if you're going to do a course, do one and do another course on something else, just in case that whatever you do doesn't work out. You've got 2 jobs to fall back on. Then you've got two different types of jobs. Computers is the way you've got to learn computer. I fucking wouldn't be able to do. I'm too old now. What? I've got a fucking clue. Can't I turn it off the mind? You said I'm trolling them every day. That's another thing. Well, I've looked, the cop was 8.5 months. They said, we haven't found nothing. There's not one. He said I was phoning him every day and threatening him. On my dad's grave, I've never phoned him once. I've never once phoned him. Got a different phone compared to what he had. I've never used that phone. So I said, can I just ask you a question? If you looked on my phone, said, we haven't seen one single message from your phone to his phone. And we haven't seen one deleted message. Or we haven't seen one phone call where you threatened him. None whatsoever. And that was only in a couple of days. I was only in like just under 2 days. I was in about 18 hours I was in. So we can't find out on your phone. There's nothing on your phone. So he was saying I was phoning him every day. So, well, if I phone him every day, I must have phoned him today and yesterday and the day before. You can see nothing's been wiped on there. All my phone numbers are still on there. Or talked to and phoned. You can't see, like, say, 1 o'clock till 1:30, then it wiped. And then, you can tell it's been wiped by the numbers. You can check by how long you've been on the phone. He said, yeah, every phone you've phoned, it's gone to the next person. That isn't him, not him. So, 30 phone calls in 2 days. There's no messages from you whatsoever. He said there was. I said, there he is. I said, well, doesn't that prove what something he's just making these stories up? I don't know how many times now, 16 times I think he's beat the police on me, which is fucking ridiculous. And 16 times I'm going to prove myself no further action. But I hope we do get done because we can beat the police in it as well. We can mention the coppers, what he's working with, the bent cops and everything. I just can't wait. and bring them in, because they're not allowed to be involved in conflict of interest in a case when somebody's gone and made statements to the police. The same police who work in the same police station, which is the police station, that's a conflict of interest. So they're, even though their ex-cop was there, they're still working with him because they've done 2 books on him. She said, what do you mean the police? I said, the Tin Man, right, has done 2 books on 2, 1 detective sergeant, drug squad, and 1 detective inspector, murder squad. I need to give him information on the Lee Duffy murder, which is not allowed to be divulged. We found out by the Met Office. They're in fucking serious trouble. So I can't wait till they charge me, because I'll make sure they're involved in the indictment. I'll make sure they get fucking arrested. They get arrested and brought to court called hostile witnesses. I'll make them look like fucking shit when I go to court. Working with 2 bent ex-cops, corrupt cops to the fucking core. That's why they haven't fucking charged me. Now to do anything, they know for a fact I've done nothing else. She said, well, we only need to check the stuff where you talked about Carl Walker, and we can't see nothing on there because his phone kept going off. I said, yeah, because his phone battery was gone. And she said, well, we've got nothing on it, nothing saying anything on his phone whatsoever. Or you saying out on your phone. And then another lad's coming on from Liverpool. I said, yeah, that was my mate. Liverpool was doing a podcast with him, so he jumped in to do it. Well, I know it was, they weren't stupid. He said, well, all you're talking about is stuff from the old days, so there's nothing about Jamie on there. Not a thing. Nothing, she said. There's nothing about his wife, and in fact, there's nothing about his son, because we've checked that. You haven't threatened his son either. That's all not right. But they knew I was telling the truth. But they still have to go through these protocols. But I think what's happened, because Emma's phone 999 they never turned up, with complete complaint to the local police. Anyway, you do complaints, they've took it serious, and she's complained to the House of Parliament, and they've given us permission now. Commissioner of Police, and I think it's the other one's called Crime Commissioner, I think it's called something like that. They've given us the go ahead to have these done and investigated for not doing the job, because everyone has the right of 999 to come to the house, and they never turned up. But they turned up for him, and 17 police officers come to the house to arrest me over an allegation of threats to kill. But how can I threaten anyone when I was in a wheelchair? How can I do anything when I was in a wheelchair? I still can hardly get up now. I'd still beat you. You'd have to go in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Not even that. 2 minutes. One swing and one hit, one punch, it'd be all over. You're a coward. You've always been a coward. You've always been a grass. And the whole world looking at you now and knowing what you are. That's why everywhere you go, you can't get no one to do a book. That's why nobody wants to work with you. Nobody wants to go on your podcast. No one wants to talk to you. You're like Billy Nomads now. You're like get the back of the queue. He's got fucking lurgy. He's got the fucking bubonic plague. You're one of them. No one can stand police informers. No one can, especially in the criminal fertility in that world. They can't stand you. And once you've been found out what you've been found out, and go anywhere in the country, because I've never made a statement against no one. You snitch, you've made hundreds and hundreds of statements against people for years. You've been doing it since you were a kid. You love, you call them up, the authorities have been in contact with you, like as if you're a policeman. You really think you're a copper. You really think you're a PC. Mental patient. And when you've got nothing left, which you haven't got nothing left, they'll just throw you under the bus and you'll be finished. They won't come out with your phone 999. They'll just won't come, because they'll know it's just all shit. Like, no, the wolf. He's cried wolf. He's cried wolf. He's cried wolf. He's done it that many times. It's that many lies. They're not interested no more. Don't forget to push like buttons, guys. I'm going to shoot. I'm freezing. I'm starving. Yeah, my dad's getting better. I'll let you know tomorrow. I'll be back on tomorrow. And thanks for watching the live. See you all soon. Get this right. Shit. Oh, here we go. I fucking hate this thing. No, still not letting me do it. That one. Fucking useless for these. No, it's not letting me do it. Yeah, I got it. My hands are really bad. Freezing cold in this weather, my hands kill. Yes.